deep. Meredith really has his tail up. Beautiful stroke down the ground. They're the shorter of the boundaries here at Perth Stadium, and a confident start there for Bubba.
Well, that wasn't a half volley. That was a good length delivery. He's just following up what he was doing in the more timing. Probably a little fuller than a good length.
He strikes me as a batsman that it sounds like a basic fundamental, but when we watch it to a certain point down the wicket and then you try to let your body take over and don't focus right on that ball. Oh, it's a chance, a very tough chance. Carey down the leg side. Would have been a ripping catch. Would have been a ripping catch. Moved reasonably well, but it flew quickly. Right off the face of the bat. It was just a little bit too quick for Carey. Made good ground too. Initially going with 2.
And for Babar Azam, if he's to turn those 50s and 60s into big hundreds, then that average of 35 goes up to 50 pretty quickly.
Especially if he does what he just did there to Riley Meredith. That's a great shot off the back foot and races away for a boundary. What a shot.
Yeah, that's his strong area. Off the front and the back foot through that cover region. He's just, it's his bread and butter.
And smashed. That's the first time Nisa has been dealt with. And that's a fantastic shot from Babar Azam.
He was into position so quickly, picked up the length quickly. It's always a good sign when a batsman can nice and high and almost hit down on the pull shot. Wow, he picked that up early. He hit that well in front of square on the onside. I think Mohammed Musa, who's not playing in this match, is young as well. He might be 19.
Ooh, big shout from behind the wicket. Nothing from Jai Richardson. Sorry, that test starting on November 21, so a little over a week away.
So yeah, they're blooding some exciting youngsters. Pakistan ability just to keep producing these young fast bowlers. We see good delivery again from Jai Richardson, fuller in length, inside edge onto the pad, saving Babar Azam.
That's a good shot through the covers. As Huss mentioned, it's a long, long way out there, but it's going to make it. And that's quality from Babar Azam. 5.
And that's a shot he plays beautifully to the white ball, slightly on the up. A little bit of width to get the hands, fast hands through the ball, and he profits with a boundary. He lunged there from Pekovsky. 3 for 99 now, Pakistan.
And this is a perfect example of what we used, the pace of Sean Abbott.
Oh, he dines out there on that width. Beautiful execution from Babar Azam. He's patient and he waits till Richardson comes to him.
He would be fuming with what he just saw there.
In Babar Azam, he moves on to 58. Meredith up now to mid-on, so 2 back. Oh, that's a long half volley. Richardson throws his head back in disgust.
Mid-wicket. So after that shot, he's pushed the mid-wicket back out to deep square. Slightly over-pitched and wide.
The reverse Malach. Oh, into Bancroft.
I can't believe that he loves it in there. Didn't even move.
It's a one that's sent away. It's split the fielders out there. Fantastic shot from Babar Azam. Got over the top of that one, so it was minimised the risk and got the reward.
Yeah, beautiful. The hook shot here from Babar Azam. Nessa's just not quite as quick, and he didn't get it high enough. Needed to be above the head or right.
Far so far. The feet used and the boundary found. Babar Azam, another boundary.
Yeah, he's had enough of just trying to knock it past Cameron Bancroft in on the leg side. Skip down, beautiful use of the feet. Out there on the leg side.
Including one under the fence. The ball's
So it'll be interesting to see how Imran Khan goes.
32-year-old fast bowler who, looking at his stats, I reckon he rivals Glenn McGrath in terms of number 11s and a few.
That is a beautiful stroke.
Well, if you're a batsman and you're playing on drives like that, you know you're in pretty good touch. It was over-pitched from Jai Richardson, and that has been absolutely hammered down the ground from Babar Azam. Shot of real class. Let's watch the balance, the footwork, minimal movement, but just lovely timing, and the bat went straight through the line of the ball.
A chance with the ball under lights. Perfect stroke, cover drive. Babar Azam really commanding this innings now, moves into the 90s. The movement here from Bancroft just slides as soon as he sees the batsman advance. Leg just... Wow, that's another stroke of a class player. Babar Azam. There's the 94.
21, in fact. It's just...
just ticked over.
3 for 2-2-1.
Slightly on the up there, but had the confidence to just punch through it. Checked his shot to a certain extent, Shafiq. Goes full and he's punished straight down the ground. He's such a wonderful watcher of the cricket ball is Babar Azam. He really focuses on right on to the point of impact.
It was a bit of a loosener from Riley Meredith. Long half volley and easily dispatched down the ground from Babar. You spoke about it earlier, Gilly. Balance and the ability to hit straight down the ground with ease, really.
The T20 Pakistan captain. He doesn't have the reins here, but he's on 99. And there's 100. A very well compiled 100. The fourth in his first class career. It's his 55th game. He fight hard early. He's watched the ball ever so closely. And the small crowd in here are very appreciative. His batting partner, Shafiq, comes down for the congratulations. Well played, Babar Azam.
Won't overnight. It's going to get cool here this evening. Oh, what a shot that is. Just smashed forward of square. Babar Azam, he has certainly got his eye in.
Well, that's what happens when to find a little comfort with the shorter ball. It'll be interesting when the new ball comes too. Hopefully Jai Richardson or Meredith will have a little bit of energy left for the harder ball, and then they can attack the Pakistan batsman with the short stuff again if they wish.
It's gone again. He didn't quite get this one. And Bancroft in there he's that good. He's almost a little part of him is disappointed that he didn't get something on that, even though it's hard going for the Australian bowlers.
It's up in Queensland, I think.
Of course.
In the test.
Oh, it's nearly been taken out by Babar Azam there at the non-strikers end. It's Shafiq. Powerful display down the ground. Good use of the feet.
Well, Babar Azam's just giving a bit of Shafiq some of his own medicine, keeping him on his toes. Actually, I think Shafiq would be one of the hardest batsmen to bat with in this Pakistan team.
It's been exactly what Pakistan required after the T20s and the uncertainty. There's no uncertainty about that. That is a beautiful shot that you could frame and hang on a wall.
Oh, that is just picture perfect. And you're right, there hasn't been a lot of alarm for the Pakistan batsmen. They've just cruised along with like this one. This is textbook. Just waited for the ball to come. Not a lot of footwork, but a beautiful swing of the bat. Great balance. And he's a class player, this guy.
A little bit off the pitch there, perhaps. He's a little uncomfortable on his follow-through there, Nisa. That's a better length. But it gets through and all the way to the boundary, but a chance. Certainly not in total control there, Babar Azam, who moves to 132.
Yeah, streaky. Just wonder if there was a little bit of movement off the pitch, bringing in the outside edge, but just the one gully in place. Heartbreaking for the bowler when he beats the batsman with a good delivery, doesn't get the reward for it.
On Australian soil, first-class matches today. That's a good line, but it's an even better shot. Just dispatched through cover from Babar Azam. He's up to 138.
Oh, it's imperious. Over by Richardson, looking to get the ball full, get some swing away from the right-hander.
Is that the line that he wants, to get him playing like that?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah, that's the line. There's 3 slips and a gully waiting for an edge. Well, you always want to try and keep the runs down if you can, but yeah, wicket would be pretty handy at this stage of the game.
Just that balance of trying to find which one, and Babar Azam in complete control of that shot. There's a deep point out there, but it's too good for him, and off it goes to the boundary again. What a shot.
Yeah, he just used the pace.
So closing on 150 here. Babar Azam, we making the point. His test match record, 1150s, 1/100, the conversion rate. Well, he's going to do both here in one day, 100 and a 50. As he works that away on the onside again. Timing is impeccable. Cut off for a single.
Well, I honestly believe this guy balls for 4 as well. As a bowler, you hit maybe just outside off stump and he'll smash you through. I think of one of the T20 games in Canberra, Mitchell Starc bowling about 145. Australia A bowlers have toiled pretty hard. They've stuck to their task reasonably well. One chance went down early at third slip, but other than that, the fielding's been pretty solid. I feel as though Michael Nisa's bowled really well. 22 overs, 1 for 49. Jai Richardson, 12 overs, 2 for 73. It's certainly ruffled up the Pakistan batsmen at various stages. Lovely shot again.
It's well done by Abbott to cut that off, saving 2 runs for his team. 53 he's moved to.
I remember watching Sean Marsh play as a 16-year-old in the Wacker nets. And just had so much time to face the bowlers, and you knew you had a quality player in the making. From all reports, good judges have said that Will Pucovski's another one that just seems to have more time to play the ball. I don't think the next batsman will want to come out at this stage of the game, but I think if they lose a wicket in the last over, they'll call stumps, and that'll be the end of the day's play, or night's play, should I say.
It takes the fun out of it a bit, I feel.
Not if you're the next batsman coming in.
That's what I mean. For us watching. It's well played again. It's rock solid. Out to deep point.
That's a really strong area for Babar Azam.